So you're thinking about joining the army. You've been watching the TikToks, you've been watching the YouTube videos. You may have even visited a recruiting office and you're sold right now. Oh, I'm joining. I'm signing that contract. Now before you sign your life away, just let me give you the real talk about whether or not you should join the army or not. First thing I'm going to say, a few days ago, we had a traumatic event occur at Fort Stewart, Georgia, where 5 soldiers were shot and wounded on base. Luckily, we had 6 heroic soldiers come and stop that incident from prolonging anymore for the suspects to go ahead and hurt any more people. So I just want to acknowledge that first. I mean, yes, you're in the army, you'll live on a gated community. That doesn't mean that there's still not possibility of internal threat. So just keep that in mind. Because I know, thinking on the army base, you might think, oh yeah, it's just your safest place in the world. And yes, and also no, because there's a dark side that a lot of people don't talk about, and I'm going to be the one to address the dark side and what appears to be the good side of it, okay? So, first things first, alcohol is a huge thing in the army. Every single Friday, we have a meeting, if you will, and they say the same thing: don't drink and drive. If you're gonna drink, don't drive. And there's even like a sign here on post. It's like last DUI 4 days ago, and the highest I've ever seen it go is 14 days. It's never been shorter than that. So like when you're in the army, even if you're underage, you find a way to get some alcohol, and the job is very high demand, high stress, long hours. You could fall into that kind of lifestyle, and that is just not healthy at all. Um, if you're a young person and you're tight knit with your family, the army might not be the thing for you. And it really just depends your situation. It'll be circumstantial. If you want to get out of your hometown, if you want to separate from your family, then maybe it'll be good for you. But if you like love being able to just randomly see your mom and dad or cousins, like you might not enjoy it all that much, even though you know what you're signing up for. I mean, I talked to a sergeant not too long ago. He said he hasn't seen his mom in 3 days. I mean, I'm sorry, he hasn't seen his mom in 3 years. That's not really something that I'm okay with. Like, and I'm doing it. I just saw mom recently, but there's a chance that you could not see your family for a year plus, several years. Some of your closest friends for years, and so that there's a sacrifice there. Um, you might miss your children's birthdays, being on a rotation, or working long hours that day. They won't let you off early. You can't make it to the birthday party, right? Then of course, yeah, there's a steady income paycheck, but they milk you. They literally milk you from like 6 a.m. to possibly 6 p.m. They're getting theirs, and then that whole time they are able to definitely call you back at any time and be like, come back, we got more work to do. So it's like you're going to be like on call 24/7. You have your weekends, but your weekends are not guaranteed, and you need to understand that. Because some people say, oh, it's like a 9 to 5. No, it's not, because a 9 to 5 doesn't just call you back whenever they want or text message you during your weekends just to, like, and this is no bash. The army has its bright sides. Like, but you got to understand that it could take a mental toll on you. It could be a very draining job. Like, you see all the cool stuff on TikTok, you might think like this is just going to be freaking awesome. I'm going to jump out of planes. I'm going to be doing all this shooting. You might end up hating your job. Like, don't let the recruiter make you think that your job is going to be so amazing when really you're going to just be like wasting your time. Like, truthfully, like some MOSs, you're really just sitting there dicking off a lot of the time, and you don't want to do that. So like, there's a sexual assault that occurs, right? Um, and here's like another thing. Like, if you think you're gonna go into the army and you're gonna be surrounded by all these killers, just disciplined, motivated, happy to get better, That's a very, very, very small percentage. I can't speak for the entire army and every single duty station, but I can say at my particular space, there's a handful of men and women who do take it seriously and are motivated, are happy to get after it, do the work, but 90% are shitbags. They don't have actual discipline. They don't care about the job. Their respect is out the window. Like they don't take it serious. They talk back to leadership. Just you're not. It's not the environment that you think it's going to be. It's like a lot of like, just if you think it's gonna be all respect, it's not. Like if you think you're gonna be around all these highly motivated individuals, most likely it won't. Again, I can't speak for the entire army or every single duty station. I can only speak on mine. But from my experience so far, a lot of the times I'm surrounded with people who could give a fuck less about the job and about the army. They rather just vape. They rather get drunk. They rather just not be there at all. I can't wait to leave. I can't wait to get out. I hate the army. And those kind of seeds can be poisonous to your mind when they're planted. And you have to be really careful about who you even talk to, because my first day here, someone said, "Welcome to hell," right? Like, what a greeting that is, right? And like in my head, I had to say, "No, welcome to heaven," because like people's minds are really down bad in the armies, like that I'm seeing. Like a lot of people genuinely are using vices because they can't stand the fact that they have no control, that their time is controlled, that your freedom is like completely eliminated. Even leadership has leadership above them. So like no matter how high you climb, there's always going to be someone telling you what to do. And that's any job, but like it's excessive here in the army. It's excessive. It's excessive. A lot of standing around and literally doing nothing. It's called hurry up and wait. Um, Literally, they could say, okay, we got a formation. We're going to be standing in formation at 4:30. We're going to hold a meeting, and then we'll release you guys. You'll be standing there until 5 o'clock. Now it's 5:15. Now it's 5:30. Now it's just now time to start the meeting, right? So, like, the timeliness and punctuality isn't truly there. And some units might be on point with it. They might say, oh yeah, this is at this time, and then it's actually at that time. But from my experience, oh yeah, we're gonna form up at 4:30 before we release you guys. No, we're actually gonna be standing there until 5, and then we'll start that. Then we're gonna take 30 minutes just talking your ear off about DUIs because all you are alcoholics. Like it's crazy. Um, if you're joining solely for money, you gotta understand that you can make a lot more money outside of the army. Unless you're using the army strategically, you're getting degrees, you're getting certificates, building a brand off of it, wink wink, then just don't join, because the army's money is quite honestly shit when you can get 6 figures for getting certain certifications in other realms outside of it. Unless you truly love the fuckery that comes along with it, the waking up at 6 a.m. no matter what and having to work out even though you don't feel like it. Your mom may have just died. Okay, well, you're still gonna come and work the next day for PT. Like, um, this isn't a bash. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't think it's terrible, but like, there's definitely bad aspects of it, and you can definitely make more money outside. And when you get in, though, if you realize that it's a bunch of bullshit, I suggest go to school, get certificates, save up as much as you possibly can, and exit. Um, Even my own sergeant, he said, I made a promise to myself that if I become a sergeant, I'll stay in. He said, yeah, I lied to myself because I hate the army. And it's just inconveniences and a lot of nonsense. Like, say for instance, someone loses a screw, right? A screw this big. It's lost, and we're trying to keep account of everything. If that screw doesn't get found, nobody is going home. Imagine staying away from your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, your dad, your husband, whatever. You literally are not going to sleep until that screw is found. Like, understand that level of psychoticness. Understand that over a screw, you will stay there for 3 days straight, no sleeping, until this one screw is found. Understand that every single morning at 6:30, you will be there physically in formation about to work out. No matter what. No matter what. No matter what, your ass is showing up for PT. And this is for not 1 year, not 2 years. It's going to be 3 years or 4 years or 6 years, whatever your contract is. You will show up for PT. And it doesn't matter if you hate your job. You're going to do your job because they own you now. They own you now. They own you now. So, and if you're okay with that and you've accepted these truths, then that's fine. Just know it's possibility of 24-hour days. You will never call out. You do not know when you are ever going to get off of work. Ever. It's not guaranteed. Lunch isn't even guaranteed. They call that a luxury. Luckily, I've been having lunch and been getting off almost at the same time every day, but I mean, it could change in a blip, right? If you are completely lacking discipline and you think that this is going to help you get that discipline, it definitely will, but it could also be a mental toll on you. So just keep that in mind. It can provide you discipline and structure. I can't even say it'll help you get jacked or like in the best shape of your life because the PT is low-key trash. I just happen to be obsessed with fitness, so I thrive, but it's never really challenging to me. So if you, like, there's a lot of fat guys and hefty women that I work with, and they're not in shape per se, so it's not going to save you physically. If you want to get in shape physically, then email me and we'll get you on a program and I'll coach with you one-on-one and guide you through nutrition, exercise, and things of that nature. But the army itself won't give you a banging body. It's not going to give you abs. It's going to just, the workouts aren't nowhere near what I thought they were going to be on the outside. I thought it was going to just be this heavy hitting, lifting, running, and like we run, we barely lift. It's just, I'm kind of all over the place with it, man. I'm kind of all over the place with it. But joining the army is really a customized circumstantial decision to you. If you feel like there's going to be a brotherhood, there may be or there may not be. Like, you're not going to guaranteed click with the people that you work with day to day. You might end up hating them. You might find out that all they do is drink. You might find out that you guys just don't have the same views. You can't really vibe with them. So you'll be just isolated. And now you're gone from your family. You barely mess with your coworkers. And now you're just somewhere working without your family. Your coworkers are kind of weird. I'm not saying this is my situation. I live in the home. I don't even live in the barracks. But I can't just go and see my mom whenever I want to or see my dad whenever I want to. I can't just up and leave for a vacation. Like, that stuff has to be predetermined. You have to have enough days of leave. And so, and then also with the just, you can be moved in a matter of a month. They can tell you, oh, by the way, we're going to send you here now. Just when you started to get comfortable, just when your kids got used to their friends and their school, they can just send you to a whole other state or country. So it's a very leap around. Like, you never know, man. You never know with these people. And if you want an actual guaranteed timer getting off, a guaranteed, oh, I'm not going to be moving, the army is not that for you. It's very up in the air. You never know. My wife always asks me, what time are you getting off? Like, I don't know. Whenever they say, you know. Oh, what time do you think? I don't know. You never really know, man. And I'm someone that likes to have actual cemented things, but nothing is ever truly cemented besides the fact that you're gonna wake up and you're gonna go to PT and you're gonna work out. And it's not even gonna be that good of a workout because, like I said, I work with a lot of fat people. No body shaming to them, but just honestly, there's out of shape fat, have guts, and it's like ill. You're supposed to be a representation of an American soldier, and you're fat, and you have breast as a man, and that's just very weird. Um, Let me see. Yes, you can go to free college, right? Tuition assistance while you're in, or you can use the GI Bill to go to school once you get out, or you can pass that down to your spouse or your child, and that's great. But like, if you do not have a plan, you're just lost. Go ahead, you can try it. Like, if you don't care about your family, you don't have friends, you just need something that's going to bring you income and some kind of stability, and you want to take the risk, go ahead. But just it comes with so much. It comes with so much, man. It's like I said, it's a customizable, circumstantial kind of thing. Like, and some people love it. Some people do, and then some people end up they get institutionalized and they can't let go of this kind of lifestyle, the PT and the alcohol and the vaping and the partying and the just, I hope this video is making any kind of sense. I really do. I don't want it to just seem like I'm just talking shit. Like, I'm just trying to give you the actual truth about it. Like like they'll tell you that an event is going to occur. At this time we're gonna be XYZ. Then you find out you stood there for 45 minutes to do it before it actually was supposed to begin, and then they say, oh, never mind, we'll just do it next week. So like, nothing is ever guaranteed. So just understand, like, it's going to be inconveniences like that every single day, and you're going to be hurry up and waiting every single day. And everything is going to be perspective. Everything is going to be how you perceive that. So you can see it as a bunch of bull, or you can try to be like, well, at least XYZ. So you got to have a very strong mindset to be in the military, to be in the army. Try to see the glass as half full as opposed to half empty. And I hope this gave you some kind of clarity from a soldier. The army has been great to my family, and it can change your life, but it does come with a sacrifice, and the sacrifice is what I wanted to get across in this. Like, it could be mentally, physically draining. It really can. It really can. Next thing you know, your knees are hurting, your back are hurting. Like, I've only been in less than a year, and my back is hurting, my knees are hurting from all this hurry up and standing like a fucking pole. But I love you guys, man. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope this was some kind of insight for you, just because TikTok and the Army's website and other YouTubers, they might just make it seem like it's all glitz and glam and perfect. I'm just here to tell you that it is not perfect. But no job is perfect. Every job comes with its ups and downs and hiccups and spin arounds and blah, 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 blah. But like, I think there's probably more bull in the Army than any other job. At the same time, they do bring you a steady income, steady pay. But don't ever just join for the money, because the money is not worth the inconveniences probably. And then also your freedom is gone now, and you can't ever call out. And so just weigh out these things. Watch my pros and cons video. I made it a little more clear in that one. So I hope this gave you something. Like, comment, subscribe. God bless, fam.